Minecraft, guaranteed! The best type of experience farm on the Minecraft fan server is one that would be guaranteed to get you to level 30 in less than 10 minutes, or your money back. And also, we'll get to see a prank that I pulled. Let's get started. Welcome back to Brian on the Minecraft fan server. And you may recall that in the previous episode, we had found a skeleton spawner that was right next to a zombie spawner. And so I have since then spent a number of hours kind of cleaning things up to turn it into a little mob trap farm thingy over here. And yeah, it's almost done at this point. I think it's going to be good. And basically, zombies are going to spawn, they're going to fall down here. I'm going to have a water system that runs them over here. Skeletons are going to do the same thing, and there's going to be a water system that pulls them down here. That eventually then goes over to a water elevator over here and then drops the guys. And so, typical kind of trap. And I'm just about ready to put the finishing touches on, and so I thought I would go ahead and bring you guys in, because I believe at this point we can go ahead and start doing the water system. And so I've got some lights in the ceiling that are connected to an on-off switch. But at this point I can go ahead and start putting in the water, and if I manage to do everything correctly, I guess we'll find out in a moment. I don't need lights on the floor. Great, this looks good. Let me fill up my water bucket again over here. I don't need lights on the floor, because nothing will be able to spawn on the water. And let's go ahead and get rid of this, and put some water here, so they'll get pushed this way. And then they'll get pushed this way. And I guess I'm going to have to lower this one, but I think that's okay. And then they'll get pushed over here. And then let's do the same kind of thing over here. Let me fill one of my water buckets again. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get back up there, am I? Haha. That's okay, because I actually have an extra thing of infinite water source over here that I'm going to need to go ahead and block off at this point. So let's do that. And then, I didn't think about this. I'm going to have a little bit of a problem with the water streams over here, as we'll see in a moment. But let's go ahead and start putting down all this water as well. And based on how well my zombie plus skeleton farm works in my exploration and tactics world, I expect that this trap is going to work really well in here as well, and possibly even more efficiently because of the fact, because of the way I've chosen to set it up. Alright, but yes, oh actually no, this is going to work great, because that'll go to here, and then if I use a sign, right, I can put a couple of signs here and here, and then put a water stream here, I think, and then that'll push them all the way over here. Yes, I think that's exactly what I need to do, and then I can take out this and that. And can I swim up this? I cannot. Okay. So I don't think the monsters will be able to swim up that either. And so I think this might be okay, and then I can just show you, pretend I was a mob in the trap. We've done this before. The difference being that I am wearing Feather Falling 4 boots, whereas most of the mobs will not be wearing Feather Falling 4 boots. But we end up swimming up this water elevator, and then once we get here, there's another water stream that pushes us over here, and then we go, whee, splat. And take what I think is the correct amount of fall damage to kill the mobs. I guess we'll find out shortly. And is there anything else I need to do? I guess close this up so I don't have any other light leaking in. And then there is a switch right here that controls both of these lights. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glass here so that I can still see what's going on, just to kind of initially debug this thing. And then we'll just put a dirt wall in here so none of the light from this room leaks into these rooms. But this will allow me to just kind of see what's going on. So if I turn this off, I hear zombies, I hear skeletons, I see the skeletons washing away over there. I can't quite see the zombies washing away over there, but let's wait a little bit of time and see if they start coming up the water elevator. Hopefully they won't get clogged up or crash into each other. I guess we'll only see with time. But yes, if you read the wiki on mob spawning, you would know that mobs will only continue to spawn if there aren't already 6 mobs of that type within range of the spawner. Alright, I see a skeleton going up there. So that's at least 1. But yeah, I think they might be getting bottlenecked somewhere. Well, there's a couple more skeletons. But I haven't seen any of the zombies yet. And so the initial fall brings them far enough below the spawner that they're out of range. And then the water elevator is hopefully far enough that they are out of range from any of these spawners, so that the spawners will continue to spawn them. Alright, so we're definitely getting skeletons coming down through the trap, but the zombies seem to be getting clogged up, and is that because... are they somehow tracking me, or what's happening to the zombies? I think we're going to need to figure out what's happening. Oh, there's at least one zombie. Maybe they've just been kind of bumping each other? I'm going to go ahead and turn the lights back on, just to see if I can see down here what might be happening. I've got some extra if I need it. I just want to see... yes, the zombies are definitely getting clogged. And it might be the case that the water stream up here does let them swim up in a way that they kind of get stuck. Well, they seem to be clearing out. As long as they clear out periodically, that might not be an issue. And then, yeah, I think I have the fall damage right here. I don't have any splash potions of health on me right now, so I'll just go ahead and kill them manually with the sword. But yeah, I think this is going to work pretty well overall. And so I'll definitely do some continual kind of like touch-up work. But yeah, I think we have another nice little mob experience farm going on over here that's going to work out pretty well. And so I'm pleased with that. So, I will see you guys in a short bit. Ooh, I just heard a zombie taking damage. I think he was drowning somewhere. And I still hear a zombie stuck. So let's real quick. Oh yeah, he's definitely getting hung up in that one little spot. So that is one bit that we need to somehow debug. I'm not sure if he's seen me and he's trying to track me, and that's part of it. I think it's just the way the water stream is here. Oh yeah, it looks like this water stream is not actually moving right here. Because of where I brought the skeletons in, I think. And so... if I put another sign right there... let me think about this for a moment. Alright, so if I put a sign here... the skeletons, I think, would still fall down. And then... the zombies... this is still water that isn't really pushing in this direction, so that's still an issue. Let me figure out how to fix that. Alright, after a little bit of futzing around, I think I have something that might work over here, and so let's pretend I'm a zombie, and I'll just hold down the spacebar, because they like to swim up. And I get a little hung up right there, but now I get pushed around, and I'm pretty sure the skeletons will still get pushed down into here, so I think that's going to work now. Oh, right, and I was going to replace this with a stair down here as well, so let's do that too. Can I reach this sign from here? Yes. Oops. I just heard a pigman who's come from the nether through my nether portal over there. Alright. Yes, that will definitely help them swim up, I think. Because if they're standing here, then they're going to want to hit the spacebar and they're going to want to come up. Alright, I think that's good. We'll try running it one more time. Alright, and before I forget, these pigmen could cause trouble if you're sitting around the trap and throwing splash potions of health. So first of all, let's kill you. Oh gosh, you guys hit hard. I'm wearing a ton of armor. And let's go ahead and install a door over by the nether portal. How about right over here? Pigmen cannot open doors, and so that should be a safe way to ensure that any pigmen that come out of the portal don't come over and walk and try to give you a hug while you're trying to be working at the trap without any other interference. But I'm pretty sure all the rest of the area around the trap is safe. It's very cramped in here. Eventually I'm going to have to move in an enchanting setup and potions and kind of like all the other stuff you need around a trap. But let's go ahead. Oh, there's a... not that it's the most valuable item in the game, but I see a tiny little gold nugget and I want to pick it up. Hooray. Hello, gold nugget. You are mine. Alright, let's ka-thunk. Do that. Immediately a bunch of guys spawn. I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on, and I'm just going to see... Oh, I left this over here, so I can just kind of witness what's happening over here. And yes, they are moving through much more smoothly now, I believe. Yeah, that all looked pretty good, actually, I think. So let's go ahead and plug that up. I didn't get a chance to really see the skeletons, but I guess we'll find out in a moment if they come up the trap. Oh yeah, I see skeletons going up the trap right there. Alright, so I think this is probably good. Go ahead and close this off to block out any excess light that I'm letting in there. And yeah, it's the usual kind of thing that they're jumping a little bit high. I should probably put like a half slab here or something. Because it's possible that if they jump just as they get out of the water, they take a little bit of extra fall damage, and so occasionally one of them is being killed. But if I fix that, then I think we'll be in great shape. And look at that, we already got a rare drop from a skeleton. We got an unenchanted bow! Everybody's favorite item in the game. Not. Haha. Alright. And so, I'm pretty pleased with that. Why do I hear another zombie who I haven't seen come through the trap yet again? Alright, we need to take one more look. I bet you we stopped at the bottom staircase again. Yeah, is it because... Are you trying to pathfind to me? Did you see me earlier? I'm not sure why you were not successfully getting pushed with enough force. I could probably put... Yeah, I know what I can do. I'll be right back. Alright, basically up at the ceiling level, I'm just going to add some water right here that you now can't see. Let me see if I can actually... Oh, dear. Right. So basically this water is now flowing to the right over towards the other water. That was still... Oh, no, it's not flowing. It just made an infinite pool. Hold on. Right, and so they might just get kind of drowned over here. Well, if they're trying to swim up over here, the problem is... Well, maybe this will still work, actually, because this will also force them to kind of go up. I think that might still work, even though these are all still water blocks up here. Yeah, let's run the trap one more time. Hello, Pigman trapped behind a door. How are you doing today? Oh, you have an enchanted sword. You're gonna do some real damage again, too. I need to be careful. My helmet's gonna break off in just a moment. Alright. I think this is done enough for now. I still need to kind of, like, clean it up a bit. The wiring for the ceiling is nothing special. There's just a bunch of glowstone lamps with some redstone around. And all the redstone from the two different rooms goes and connects up via one little pathway over here. And so it's nothing too special. And then, yeah, I just had a couple of work areas where I was using all the materials that I mined out and whatnot. And so I'm going to get cleaned up and head back home, and at some point we'll come back here and add in an enchanting table and a brewing stand and all the other types of things you want when you're standing around AFK waiting for mobs to build up. Alright, well you can see the prank I did on Ray over here in Futuristic. Unfortunately it's raining. But yeah, he's been digging out one layer at a time, a big hole in his yard. And so I snuck in here at night when he wasn't around, and I put down some redstone ore and some lapis ore so that it spelled out, "Hi, Ray!" which I thought was cute. And then there's a chest down there, which I think just says prank number 1 by Brian. I can't remember. Let's go take a quick look. Yep, and so this was my first prank, and I forgot to record doing it. Basically, I just came out here with a bunch of Silk Touch ores that I had and my Silk Touch pick. And I dug through the stone and dirt that was on the layer on top. and put down these ores, and then replaced it with smooth stone, so it just looked normal again. Yes, prank number 1 by Brian. Redstone ore, lapis ore. I didn't intend for it to be the 2 colors. I was originally planning to do all redstone, and then I realized I didn't have enough because I didn't count it out beforehand. But I think it actually looks prettier with the 2 colors. Yeah, I don't know what Ray is eventually doing with this big hole here. I don't know if his plot is just going to be like a chunk error, or if he just wanted to dig it out and then he's going to like build some amazing thing. I'm not really sure. Ray already has implied that he's going to get me back, and he's going to get me back good. So I'm a little bit worried about that. But in any case, there is the prank that I forgot to record, and so hopefully there'll be like a video response from Ray at some point. And yes, let me go ahead and head home. Oh, and we had a visit from Starlet. I put the gold record in with the others, because she had multiple copies of 13, and we were talking about records when we were caving the other day, and so that was very nice. Thank you, Star. And so I now own, what, like 6 of the 13 records? 7. I've got more than half of them. Still gonna have to do some more record farming, I expect. Just because it's fun, and I want to collect them all. Like Pokemon or something? I don't know why I keep trying to make references to Pokemon. I don't really know anything about Pokemon. I'm too old for that. It was after my time. Alright. I need to figure out what I am going to do next, and so I will see you guys in a short bit. Welcome back again. I was just doing some branch mining to get some diamonds. And all of a sudden, I hear a ton of zombies. So I thought I would bring you guys back in, because it seems like we may have discovered another zombie dungeon. Yep, looks like it. I am right over near my own plot. Let's see. I'm gonna just kind of come in at this height with these guys. Hello, zombies. That's right, all you guys crowd over here. So I can introduce you to the sword. And I can't tell yet if this dungeon is going to be fully enclosed, or it seems like there were too many zombies. There must have been like a hallway for them to escape out into, I think. Yes. We will check out the chests in just a moment. First off, we will light this all up. I've already got a water bucket. Very nice, very nice. It's another place that could be good to go hunting for diamonds. Alright, let's check out what we have won today. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, kind of usual stuff. Another saddle, that's good. Alright. Well, that is pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, I also found a small pocket of diamonds with Fortune 3. I think it was just like 2 ores. I managed to get 5 diamonds out of it, so that's not bad. But I will collect all this stuff up and continue caving. And I was just exploring down another cave and walked right into a zombie's dungeon before it even spawned anything. And wow, a bunch more saddles. Alright, well that's pretty cool. As well as more moss stone. Alright, I'm back over at the mob farm. And I brought over at least some of the barest essentials. And so let's go ahead and set up a brewing stand. I am going to have to... Let's see, I really don't have room for any of this. Yeah, I'm going to take some time and just kind of like carve out a little room here to put in a little melon farm and netherwort farm and all of these different kinds of things while we build up some monsters. And I will see you guys in a moment. Alright, well, I think it's working based on how loud it's gotten over here. I've only got maybe 50 guys right here. Let's just go ahead and... oh wow, look at all the loot over here. Yes, this does not suck. Oh, look at this. I picked up another Power 1 bow, which I can use for some repairs. Alright, and now I'm at level 23. And yeah, the first thing I wanted to do is repair my pick, because quick has gotten awfully low, and so I brought the ender chest over, and so if I set it down real quick, I can grab... I forget how many levels it takes to fully repair this guy. Let's find out. Oh, 31. So I still have a ways to go. Alright, well that's fine. Now let some more monsters build up. Alright, well this thing is working like a champ. Monsters are just pouring out of it. I've got another 65 here. This might get me up to level 31. So let's go ahead and do that. Wow! Probably lagging the entire server right there for a moment. Alright, let's see if we can manage to drop off some excess inventory that we just picked up. And yeah, level 31! Oh, how perfect is that? Alright, and so I've got the anvil, and so I've got my efficiency pick, and Quick is back to almost as good as new. Hooray! And now, I really want to kind of test and see how long it takes to get up to level 30, and so I'm going to actually time it. It's 11:22 right now, so I'll be right back. Okay, and it's just about to turn 11:32, and so I just wanted to see how long 10 minutes, or how many guys 10 minutes would do, and it looks like we have, wow, 160-something guys here in 10 minutes. And so when my clock turns to 11:32, I'll go ahead and hit him with the splash potion, and we'll see what level we get up to. Because I don't actually know how many guys it takes to get to level 30. Okay, it just turned 11:32, and we're at about 170-something guys. Alright, and let's hope this doesn't crash the server or my client. So far, so good. And I'm also not going to need, once I'm able to see again, I'm going to go ahead and turn the trap back off, because I don't really need any more. But it looks like this is going to be pretty good. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. I can't see anything. I should do F5 mode. Oh, it doesn't look so bad. I look so happy. Hello! Oh wow, we're sailing right past level 30. Holy crap. That is freaking amazing. Awesome. Yeah, this is even more efficient than my trap and exploration and tactics, I think. And look at all the bows I got. Punch 1, power 2, got a shovel. Alright, that is super amazing. Anyone who's on the server, we have a new experience farm over here. It takes you less than 10 minutes to get to level 30. It still needs to be built out a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with it. Alright, moving on. Let's turn the switch off. Alright, so I'm back home. At this point, we've got a mob farm, which is great for infinite XP that we just saw. I have another mob farm that basically gets me infinite gunpowder, as you can see here. And so I think resourcing-wise, I'm finally okay. Honest to God, I'm actually going to go explore the towns and move into a town next episode. That is the plan. And so, but I think I probably got enough for today, and so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we will be moving into town in some future episode of the fan server. So I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.